For those who haven't been on Black Ops, a great darkness has been unleashed by the creators. Aesthetic only were the lies that they breathed. This is no longer. But I suppose that's what happens when you're overwhelmed with greed. Okay. Hear me out. I'm absolutely livid about this situation for a reason, so pardon me if I seem a bit biased. Let me tell you a little story about my past in Black Ops 2. I loved playing the game because it was the first game to introduce a knife, which I thought was amazing. And disregarding Black Ops 1, it was also the first game with a crossbow that could be used offensively. See, like, in Black Ops 1, you could get one, but it's more like, I got a crossbow, look at me, boom! In Black Ops 2, I felt it was unique to hold this weapon of creative destruction, and I always had a diamond knife at my side for cool CQB fights. It was awesome. Now in Black Ops 3, there was the return of the knife, which I still thought was pretty great, especially when I could become golden, and even better yet, I could paint it. But I was always bummed that there was no crossbow. Oh well, compound bow it is. Happy days.
Let's go stock me up a kill.
But now, as you know, it seems that all the cards have fallen into place straight against me. It feels that the main reason I liked this game, the fact that anything you could buy would be for aesthetic purposes, has gone to ruin. They added a crowbar, they added a wrench, brass knuckles, and a butterfly knife. They added a sword. They added a pistol, which sucks a lot. They added an MX Garand, which also, it's equally awful. You can't even reload it. You could reload it back in World at War. And as if this wasn't enough to torment and tease me, they added a crossbow. A crossbow! I want nothing more than a crossbow. I would probably spend $50 on the crossbow if it was a sure thing. But no, Vanderhaar's like, spend multitudes of money, I promise you have a chance. I don't know if I can blame Vanderhaar here, I just want to blame someone. This game even has the nerve to grate you with this as you load in. Like, oh hey, you still don't have this either, Lamau. Think of this. Some people have spent over $150 on supply drops and have gotten actually nothing. What game has previously done this, might you ask? Which game failed so terribly that I don't dare calling it a Call of Duty game? Advanced Warfare. I honestly hate this game. It's failed so hard in so many ways, but the main reason was because it wasn't a guarantee when you got good things. It was totally pay to win, but it was more like pay, get lucky, and then win. That is not a game. It's a trick. It's a ruse. It's stealing, but it's stealing in a clever way that makes you feel like you're doing good things. And even if this doesn't make me absolutely livid enough about the silly addition to the once beautiful game of Black Ops 3, I still see people carrying the weapon of my dreams but not even using it. Can you imagine that? It's kind of like school even. I personally try so hard to get a good grade on anything, or at the very least, learn the lesson. But there's always that one guy. That guy who gets a 98% and complains to everyone because he didn't get the one that he wanted. I could tell that guy 1,000 times, dude, I would love to take 10% of your grade that you don't appreciate if you keep talking like that. But no, there isn't even trading in this game. And the sword. I thought it'd be cool to have a sword in any game, which is why I love Skyrim and why I love Destiny's update. The swords were so cool in that game. Even beyond the idea of the sword, they gave each sword a genuine purpose and ability. You know, whatever, you know, I don't even need a sword. I'm perfectly happy with this knife that I'm painted to look like a sword from Destiny. Fight me, nerds, I'm ripped.